This is a review for the WORX WG163E 18 volt cordless grass trimmer. I purchased it from Amazon for £111.41. It came with a charger and two batteries. The batteries were 2 milliamp. As you can see, it's extendable, so you can have it at numerous different heights. Also turns. You can use it as an edger using the wheel. I've seen people complain about the way that you adjust the head, and I understand where they're coming from. It is a bit clunky and it makes you think that it might wear out in time and break. And the handle's fully adjustable, which you would expect. Also good for storage if you want to save a bit of space, which I usually do. It's nice, it feels strong, it's got a nice weight to it, but it's not too heavy. I like the orange on the black, stands out well so you don't lose it. It uses the same head that pretty much all of the smaller battery trimmers use, which is good. They're easy to find and they're cheap, easy to replace. It has a flower guard, which I don't use, but it's nice to have. So yeah, it's pretty nice, feels good. I like the rubber on the handle, feels good quality. The only problem I've found so far with it is you can't adjust the head 180 degrees, you can only adjust it 90, and I like to adjust it all the way around so I can edge freehand. Obviously it's got an edging feature on it. I have used the edging feature and it's pretty good. I think it's mainly used for hard surfaces like slabs and concrete and whatnot. It does tend to struggle a bit on grass, especially if it's uneven, which a lot of grass is uneven. It does seem to give quite a good finish. It's quite powerful compared to what I've been using. For 3 years I've been using the McGregor, which I bought before I started working for myself. And to be fair, that has done extremely well. The batteries still hold charge and it's still strong. I'm still using it, to be honest, because I haven't committed to using this instead. I know a lot of people prefer to use petrol when they're doing the sides of the grass and the edges of the grass. None of my gardens are really massive, so it suits me to use battery instead. It's just a lot easier. I can carry the strimmer on the mower if I need to, just plonk it on the mower and away I go. It does catch on the grass a bit, but I think all trimmers do tend to kind of dig in a little bit. It came with the two 2 milliamp batteries. I also bought the hedge trimmer, which came with two 1.5s, and I have used the 1.5 on this, and I think it only lasted for about 20 minutes, which kind of makes sense. I would say the 2 milliamps will last for about half an hour. But it's nice to have 4 batteries, even though 2 of them aren't as strong. I was expecting the 2 milliamp batteries to have indicators on them to tell you how much battery life, but I must have misread that because they haven't. This is the edging feature. It's pretty good. I mean, it's good that you can have it at different angles, so you can find what works best for you. It does leave a nice finish, especially on a hard surface. The command feature is probably the main thing that stands out for me. It's brilliant. While you're using, you press the command feature and it stops the engine and fires out I don't know how much wire, but if you just keep pressing until you hear it catching. and that is going to save me a lot of time messing around, turning it upside down and pressing a little button, which to be fair was quite easy anyway, but it's just nice to have that feature. It was probably the thing that made me buy it, really. It's yeah, I'm quite happy with it so far. I mean, I'll have to take it on a day out on my grass cutting day and see how it fares, see how many batteries I need to use and whatnot. Like I said, I got the hedge trimmer with it as well, and I'll be doing a review on that as well at some point. The charger, I was hoping that you would get a fast charger with it, but you don't. I would say it's probably 3 to 5 hours to fully charge a battery, which is not brilliant, but I charge my batteries the day before I need to use them, so it doesn't really affect me that much. As you can see, well, you might not be able to see, but I'm just doing the grass edges on grass. It did do quite a good job, except when I came around this next corner. Took a bit out of the grass, but it was a sharp turn. I'm tempted to take the wheel off and just turn the strimmer around and use it freehand, because I think that probably might suit me better when I'm doing my lawns. But so far I'm pretty happy with it. I'll be probably tempted to get one of the bigger batteries if it does run out too fast. So I don't really want to be running back to the van and swapping batteries or carrying batteries with me if possible. As you can see, there's the hedge trimmer as well. That's the old McGregor, which has served me well. I know a lot of people are not keen on battery power. They seem to think you need power all the time, but I prefer to use these for what they're intended for, and then if I need petrol, obviously I'll use my petrol. The batteries on the McGregor are brilliant, I've got to say. You can charge one up, leave it for a month, and it'll still be fully charged. To be fair, there's not much difference between this and the WORX, except the WORX has got the edging feature and the command, and it extends further. As you can see, I'll open it up in a minute. Fully extended. Difference in size. It's quite big, really. I mean, if you're tall, then I don't think you're going to have a problem finding the right height for you. And I think this is a 1.5 battery. They fit in all the WORX tools, which is good, but I think that's pretty much the same for every company now. And they sound pretty similar. So yeah, that's the WORX WG163E 18 volt strummer. I like the look of it. I'm quite happy with it so far. Thanks for watching. It's just a little clip of an edge. It's not done a bad job, really. Don't know if it's as quick as doing it freehand, but